What up, what up? Today we're going to be making an Unraid USB so we can run Unraid on a machine. If you don't know what Unraid is, it's a software that allows you to pretty much make your own NAS. It's a NAS software, so it allows you to run VMs, Docker containers, pretty much anything you can think of. It's a pretty versatile software. It's kind of like TrueNAS or Proxmox in a sense, but it's more user-friendly and a little more beginner-friendly. So let's jump right in. Where we're going to want to start is we're going to head to the Unraid website. We'll go with the product and then download. And then we're going to download their USB creator tool. Once that's done downloading, we'll open it up. And I've already got my USB stick in my PC, but if you do not have it in there, you're going to want to plug it in now. The only requirement they have is it has to be a high quality USB with an actual GUID, and it has to be at least 2 gigabytes of storage. So we'll go like this, and there's my device. And this is where we'll name our device. So I'm going to name mine tutorial. Oops. And then this is not permanent. You can change the name once you get in there. We're going to do UEFI, and I don't need to set a static IP yet. I'll just let it use DHCP. And then we'll click write. It is going to format your drive. That is totally okay. But obviously, if it's not okay with you, you're going to want to pull off everything that's on that drive first. Now we wait. This is going to take a little while, so I'll be back once we're done. All right. I accidentally X'd out of the complete window, but now that we're complete, we'll pull out our USB stick and pop it into our Unraid machine. So I'll do that now. And then we'll power on our machine. All right, so my audio cut out once I powered on the machine. I don't know what I was talking about, but I'm pretty sure I was telling you to start spamming whatever key it is to get into your boot menu. For me, it was F11, and at this point, I was trying to remember if it was F11, so you'll see me cross my fingers in a second here. Bingo, F11. Once you load in, you're going to select your USB drive, hit enter, and then Unraid's going to do a couple things. It's going to load for about a minute or so. Once you see your IPv4 address at the bottom, then you'll know it's done. Alright, so now that we've got our browser window open, there's 2 ways we can access our server. We can either go by the name, tutorial.local, that'll bring us here. Or we can head to the IP address directly. So if for some reason one of them is not working, the other one should be working for you. Now, I've already set up my login just because I had to do some stuff with the key for my USB stick just because I already have a license. But usually it'll prompt you to set up a username and a password right here. So we'll click login. All right. And then once you get logged in, you'll be prompted a couple things. So this might be a little confusing. Where we are right now is your array devices screen. You'll probably see close to 12 devices on here. It's going to be a huge list of devices. You don't need all those. Each drop down will list every device you have in your machine. So if you don't have a hard drive in your machine, you'll want to go back, add a hard drive, and then start this up. This drive is the C drive for the OS that is on my machine right now. I don't really care about that OS, so we're going to wipe this. But one thing to make sure is that if you have an OS on your device you do not want to wipe, do not select that drive. Select a different drive, because when you select this drive here, it will format it and clear everything off of it. So just a warning. But to go through a couple things, we have our parodies and then we have our main disks. Our main disks are what's going to be in your shares, which is what is going to be accessible from your network. And then your parodies are what's going to build your shares. Say you have a hard drive that goes down. These are what's going to be your backup. They will build your hard drive in blocks. So what we'll do is we'll head down here and we'll start our array. We'll wait for it to start up. It might ask me to format the device. We'll see if it works. Yep, so it's prompting me to format my device. So I'm going to click yes, I would like to do that. I'm going to get a warning letting me know that I am formatting my device. We'll format it. All right, now we're formatted. And then the first thing I usually do once I get in here is to go to settings, and then we'll go to display settings. We'll head down here to dynamics color theme, and then we'll head to gray, apply, and then that changes everything so it's all on the side, and then you got dark mode so it doesn't hurt your eyes. So we can peruse around here a little bit. Here's your dashboard. This is going to show all your machine specs, your CPU usage, and then your drives, your drive temperature. We don't have a parity, so it's going to yell at us, but and then these are all your shares. So we can add a share. We're going to add a tutorial share. And then primary storage, we'll leave it as array, high water, and then we'll add the share. And then I don't really care because this is for the tutorial, so it's nothing private's going to be in there. We're going to do export yes, security, public. And then now you should be able to connect to it by going to this PC, map a network drive, and then you'll select your letter, and then we'll go tutorial.local, slash tutorial, what was it? Tutorial share? Tutorial share. We'll get rid of that space because it usually doesn't like that. Head back over here. Tutorial share. And we'll click connect. Now we've got our share here. So we can drop files in here. You can drop pictures, whatever you'd like. Now you've got your first share. You're going to head over to apps and install the community applications plugin. Once we're done, yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. And then this is going to be all your Docker applications that you have at your disposal. The best thing about Unraid is you do not have to work with the CLI, any terminal to install any Docker applications. It's as easy as installing. And we'll cover that in a whole nother video. But you can really, I mean, you can peruse, you can find whatever you want. You can download Plex, all that. You'll just go install, and then it'll run you through a bunch of things. Like I said, we'll cover that in another video. That's about it. That's the pretty bare bones basic how to install Unraid. I'll be doing another video on the deep dive into Unraid and everything it can do, and then how to install Docker applications, and then we'll go through a couple different application videos. So as far as that goes, this video is over, and I mean, do with your server as you'd like, just don't get in any trouble. All right.